Hello, my name is Claudio Barraza and I will be presenting a case analysis called Tough Love. Synopsis. The manager of a software company has a dilemma of which way he should lead or guide his company because in his first job he did not have a pleasant experience. His manager was extremely strict, with lacked respect, he did not impose values, and he did not trust his employees. Because of that, now that he is a manager, he doesn't want to be as the same way as his manager. He doesn't want to treat his employees in the same way or have the same behavior as him. For this reason, he begins to be more flexible and relaxed with his employees, which led him to have a lack of control in his company. Employers began to take advantage of it since they noticed how strict he showed to be. For example, they started getting late or making excuses and lie so they can avoid going to work for days. The manager feels frustrated and a moron because he tried to not be like his first manager, but now he doesn't have enough control over his employees, which affect his company. Statement of the problem. The main problem of this manager is the fact of being so flexible with his employees to the point that they take advantage of him and each situation to get personal benefits. Due to the lack of control and the chaotic situation of his company, the manager started doubting his way of acting and the figure that he imposed. But he doesn't have a clear and appropriate solution for this problem since it brings many negative consequences. The company will decrease its performance and productivity because employees do not respect the work hours schedule. This also influences the company customers as they derive a poor service. All this affects the level of the company but also in a personal way because of the lack of professionalism that they are showing to the company. Lying, not taking care of work hours, or making out excuse is a lack of respect to the manager and their coworkers. So, what would be the best way to handle this problem without changing the personal values of the manager? Or will it be better to follow the example of his first manager? Here are some analysis of alternative and solution. The first solution that could change the consequences already mentioned could be a change in the manager personality, like be a bit more strict. With that, limiting employees in the compliance of work hour schedules and days off, in order to not lose respect, personal values, or values for the company. Also, try to establish trust and respect between the figure of the manager and the employee. That can help to improve the performance of the company plus the labor relationship. Additionally, the fact that if they arrive late without saying anything, there will be a monetary penalty if it happens more than 2 times, because they have to understand that it is a lack of professionalism and respect for the company. Another solution would be to change the relationship that he's having with their employees and take it to a professional and close relationship level, with that trying to involve them more and more in the company. The manager should also have to show leadership in his day-to-day action in order to gain the trust and respect of his employees. Seeing the manager in that way, the workers will show more interest, which will lead to an increase in the efficiency and productivity of the company. The third and last solution is based on maintaining the behavior and the figure that he has been imparting during his role as manager. However, he can add a method to motivate and have control of the performance of his employees. This method will be administered by semester or trimester evaluation in which the daily work of each employee will be measured. With this, you can have control over the work and hours required of each employee. For example, letting employees know their activity in the company and showing them that they have to achieve the requirements and goals. After analyzing the case and the three solutions, we got to a decision. The best way for the manager to obtain higher performance, productivity, and professionalism in the company would be to maintain the behavior and personality of the solution 2 and add the semester evaluation or trimester evaluation of the solution 3. This will lead to creating a professional and close relationship between the manager and the employee, which also increases the interest for the employee of the company. The fact that the manager is a figure of authority and a person that demonstrates knowledge about everything that involves the company creates a satisfaction and confidence in their employees because they will know that they can always count on him because he will help you. Involves employee in that way, it will encourage the employee's effectiveness since the work will be something that they will be carried out in a right way instead of looking at hmm, it's work, so it's like a problem. What it means, it means is that employees will have no reason to be late or lie to the manager because he will be demonstrating that he can be a leader and at the same time a person who employees can trust. Also, semester or trimester evaluation can work as a motivation for employees. In those evaluations, it would be examining and analyzing if the employee has been able to meet or the minimum requirement that the company imposed. Furthermore, there will be a monetary or labor reward for those employees who not only achieve the minimum requirement, if not also the one that make a difference in the company based on achieving higher level labor goals. In conclusion, the manager should think and maintain their values that are respect and understanding between manager and employee, but never reach the point of feeling like a moron or undervalued. Sometimes you should look for your own good, or in this case, the company's good, about all other factors. People can take advantage when superiors do not show the leadership required as a manager, as it was in this case. Discipline is a very important value when you work for a company because it can directly affect the performance and productivity for its customers. Being an authoritarian manager is also not an appropriate solution to manage a business, since you can lose the relationship between the manager and the employee, considering this as a significant value too. With the previously explained decision, I will be looking for an equilibrium with a close relationship between the manager and the employee, plus something that is really important, that is the discipline. So that values such as respect, punctuality, professionalism, and trust are strengthened. Thank you for listening.